It's absolute silence. One absolute silence. Um, I just for you here. What's your name? Who's there? All right. Keep quiet. Good morning, class. 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 I'm going to throw that. Please. This class will not last more than 1 hour. It will not last more than 1 hour. So I want you to give me your maximum attention. Maximum attention. Is that clear? Will you cooperate? Would you cooperate? Now, I know you have some things like this with you. I know you have some things like this with you. Please, do not use it to disturb my class. If I want to take pictures of the slide, no problem. But if I find you doing something else, aside the basics you're supposed to do, I'll see it. You can call anybody. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Let's start. This morning, before I start, sorry, girls, where did you stop? Please. Have you done javelin? Okay, and you've done modern dancing. That's where you stop. You've done it. So that means this is the next you're supposed to do. School sports programs and sports association. School sports programs and sports associations. School sports programs and sports association. All right. This was my class. You know already. We have almost 10 minutes to do that. Amara, any problem? School sport. When you hear the word school sports program, of course, the basic thing that comes to your subconscious is sports programs that you do in school, right? Right? Please, can you stop writing first? I need your attention. It's not about writing. I need your attention. The moment you get the explanation, you know how to answer without even going through your notes. School sports programs. When you hear of school sports programs, subconsciously, you already know it's programs that are done in school, or that you can do as a student in your school, true or false. Also, when you also hear of a sports association, let me believe you know a couple of them, because that was part of the assignment you were given, if you have done it. The one you were giving before you went for your first day. Maybe they gave girls, like sent it to girls. So it's created for girls. It's no girl. Wait, no girl gives her assignment. No girl gets the assignment. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, never mind. Now, sports association has to do with group of persons that have one goal in a particular sport. Sports associations are the associations that have to do with different persons having a common goal for the betterment of the association. For instance, when you hear of NBA, what do you think about? That means everybody there focuses for basketball and not football or the others. Is that correct? Now, when you hear of NFL, what comes to your mind? Football. It simply means that everybody on that platform has a purpose for what? Nigerian what? Football. Are we together? Are we on the same page? Now, having known that, let me quickly explain what you have on the screen. The sports pyramid program or portion of the program of an institution of higher education of a public or non-public school that is organized for intramural or inter-school recreational purposes, with activities that include basketball, football, handball, baseball, athletics, etc. Basically, all the sport activities that you'll be doing in your school sports program will not just be just taekwondo or just basketball. To be a mix: basketball, football, athletics, baseball, badminton, and a host of others, depending on what you have been practicing for. You may write. We have about 40 seconds to write this down. I'll go to the next slide. Yes. Very cool. I'm not writing. I won't give you the note again. I want to take pictures so that you know right. Just allow you to take picture. You take picture. Yes, plan. I'm going to treat 2 topics for you today. This means that by the time we resume, we will not have all the time to do it. So you just have a couple of seconds to take a picture if you want to. Don't just take it like that, give it somewhere and you will not read it. I would advise you to write, also take a picture in case you don't meet up with the writing. What is the next slide? Going to the next slide. Aroluwa, we are refused to write. It's not sure. I'm not sure. Next slide. While you're writing that, we have different types of competition. It could be intramural competition or extramural competition. So if you hear of intramural competition, what do you think? Intramural competition. Let's see. Intramural competition. Ma? Intramural competition. What comes to your competition? Of course, the competition, but where competition what? Inside a confined area, for instance, in your school. Very good. That's nice. That's very good. Also, when you hear of extramural, what comes to your mind too? That's something that has to do with outside the walls of your school. Is that clear? Outside the walls of your school. For instance, NTIC Ogun Girls versus Grey Spring Girls, or NTIC Ogun Girls versus Atlantic Hall Girls. Next slide. Intramural activities is known as sports done among students of a given or a particular school. Intramural activity or competition is known as sports done among students of a given or particular school. Which means when you have an example, this is an example now, when you have JSS1A boys versus JSS2A boys basketball, what is that? Intramural competition. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that understood? When you have junior boys versus senior boys football, NCIC, it simply means intramural. Is that clear? Do you understand my explanation? Do you understand? Salah, do you understand? The next one is extramural competition. It's said to be sports that is done outside the walls of the institution. Outside the walls of the institution. That is engaging in sports program against another institution for the purpose of achieving the highest medal in the competition. What is the highest medal in any sports competition? Gold. Very good. Examples of those types of competition are the private school games that some of you participated in sometime in October. You see your school. That was just football. All right. You also have the Prodigy football tournament, also Prodigy basketball tournament, and the Lebanese championship. That Lebanese championship, they play basketball and football in it. So it is part of what we call extramural competition. Are we together? What's your name? What? I can barely hear you. Reader. Do you have any other examples of extramural competitions that you can give to me? Again, headmaster football competition. Okay. We also have the popular one, the Principal Cup. It's a football competition played by most secondary schools. It's also an example of extramural competition. H what? H. What's HIFA? Higher what? E. Oh, HIFL. Okay. Okay. Please quiet. Please quiet. Going on to the next slide. Why? Girls, have you had or have you played an intramural competition in your school before, girls? When was that? SS1. Oh, JSS1. Boys, have you played an intramural competition before? What competition? What sports? What sport? Football. Girls, what competition did you do? Basketball, football, chess, Scrabble, board games. Okay, those are basic intramural sport activities. It just keeps you. What it basically does is to encourage you to support your teammates, to give them the zeal of sportsmanship and encourage them to do better and do more, so that you will find yourself at the top of the table. Favor, any problem? Okay. While I'm teaching you this, before I go to the next slide, I want to encourage you all in this class to please try as much as possible. I want you to try as much as possible to join different sports clubs in school. Stop. I don't want to hear it's usually the seniors, because I don't give room for that as an excuse. I make it open for everybody. There are times that you have to go for competitions and you have to use aid. They will tell you on their level. The seniors that will attend it. The seniors that will attend it is on their level. What? So it's open for basically everybody, junior school, senior school. At the moment, there is a competition going on in Dubai. That will go on in Dubai in January, and that is under 11, under 13. Now, are you saying the seniors that will participate? So it's very simple. So, excuse me, class, please. Tamara, I'm distracting my class. Keep quiet, please. So, when you have age range like that, of course, you don't expect those that are 14 and above to attend that competition. It's left for 30 years and below. So you don't expect me professionally to bring in an overage person into the team. Is that clear? So I'm encouraging you all to try as much as possible to participate in different sports clubs when you get back to school. Next slide. Now, these are the examples of the school sports programs that you can see or that you have in school. We have the inter-house sports competition. We have the inter-class competition. Now, for the inter-house sports competition, you'll be grouped. Sit up. For the inter-house sports competition, you're going to be grouped in houses. You'll be grouped in houses where you represent a particular color. Thereby, you cheer your team to victory, both in the junior and senior category. Is that understood? Is that understood? Don't worry, you have inter-house for this session. In case you haven't. Yes, I said so. The reason why we did not have it this term was we foresaw what was coming up. So we had to expand and stretch our calendar. So by the grace of God, all things being equal, we're going to have the house this session, maybe in second or in third term, or probably should be in the second term. Let it do what? Please, actually, please, silence, please, silence. Please keep quiet. Yes, what did you say? Well, that will be left for us to decide. That the planning committee will decide that, because there are certain things that you don't understand that we understand on the other side. Now, examples of sport associations we have both in Nigeria and in the world. There are examples of associations that we have both in Nigeria and the world. For instance, you have the NFF, Nigeria Football Federation, formerly known as NFA, Nigerian Football Association. But currently it's known as NFF, Nigeria Football Federation. You have the NBA, Nigerian Basketball Association. We also have the Nigerian Tennis Federation. If I may ask, girls, listen up, this for you. The NFF is a football federation for Nigeria. What is the one governing the world? FIFA, very good, I'm impressed. Boys, in basketball, we have NBA, Nigerian Basketball Association. What is the one governing the international FIBA? What is FIBA? Very good. Impressive, very impressive. Okay. We also have the Nigerian Tennis Federation, which is known worldwide, or let me say has a world body as International Tennis Federation. Now, the next one is International Cricket Council. In Nigeria, what is the body called? Nigerian Cricket Council. You're using brain. All right. In the world, we have the International Table Tennis Federation. International Table Tennis Federation. International Table Tennis Federation. In Nigeria, the body responsible for the game is known as what? Okay. In schools, be it, let me say the tertiary institutions, we have a couple of associations or bodies that are responsible for planning sports meets of each of the institutions. At the College of Education level, we have the body known as Nigerian Colleges of Education Games Association, popularly known as NICEGA. What did I say? NICEGA. It is a body that is responsible for planning competitions among those students running NC courses. For instance, in 2007, I was a contingent for the NISEGA competition, NISEGA games held in Calabar. Yes, I went to College of Education in Janiki, Lagos. So I was among the contingents that participated in the Obudu 2007 competition here in Calabar. I was in the athletic team, although I don't have a medal to show for it, but I have my certificates of participation. We also have the Nigerian University Games, NUGA. That body is responsible for planning competitions, organizing events at the university level amongst universities. Example of a NUGA competition is in 2011, I was in Uniben for, yes, Uniben for NUGA athletics, and I had a bronze medal for 4x400 relay. A bronze medal, and that one covered. Yes. What did you say? Was teamwork. Now I'm coming, I'm not finished. We still have another competition that came up in 2014. That's 2014 Ile-Ife. That's Babalowo University. Yes. Babalowo University. And I participated in the track event. 4x100 relay, silver, and 110-meter hurdles, bronze. But you and I know that we do favor, you and I know that in track events, you do the individual races before you do all of the relay. True or false? So which one came first? Okay, that's that for the university category. And in the polytechnics too, we have a body responsible for planning events or polytechnic games. Now they compete amongst themselves in Nigeria. That's all the polytechnics in Nigeria fielding students that will participate for the competition. And that body is known as Nigerian Polytechnic Games Association, NIPOGA. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, moving on. Moving on. What is time to benefit? Oh, sorry, that's a mistake. Please write benefits of school sports. Sorry. Benefits of school sports. Benefit of school sports. A private school. To understand it. Okay. The private school with a sports program is a great option for a child, being that it's going to develop the child's level of thinking that's meant to be mentally, the cognitive skills will be to be checked, the psychomotor skills too will be improved. Those are basic things that you need to do. If I see anyone on the table again, I have a problem. What's wrong with her? She's not sick. She's not feeling so well. Yeah, your medication. That's better. Let me step my class. All right. It can be a perfect way for them to groom their skills, challenge themselves, and achieve their best. What it simply means is, normally, the normal mentality most people have, or people have, is moments, everything in this life, in a way, somehow, is competition. Like now in your class, at the end of the term, you have to compete for who is first, second, third, like that, 3 of us. You have to find out those that are top of the class and those that have improved themselves during the course of the year. Now you realize that in sports, sport is not left out of such a scenario. Let me see your hand. Stand up. Okay. Sport is not left behind because it makes you want to be a better person. If, for instance, any of you participated in a 100-meter race and you came 7th, you will feel bad, right? Yes, out of 8. No, I'm coming. I want to. Hello. I'm coming. Let me explain what I mean here. When I say coming 7th, I'm assuming that you know that a track or a stage of comprised of 8 days, right? So let me say, out of 8, you are placed 7th. Would you be happy or not? Some people will be happy, some people will be sad. Now, those that will be happy, for instance, those that usually would have come 8th or did not finish that event. Now, if the person comes 7th, the person will be happy. But if someone that usually comes first, second, third comes 7th, what do you expect? Yeah, the person will be demoralized. Now, the purpose of why I gave you that example is, if you see yourself as an improving athlete, an athlete that is doing that can do well, and you happen to get 7th, of course, you charge yourself that next time I want to get first, and you know it is achievable. You put a check mark for yourself. You put yourself a possible position that you want to attain. Now, what you need to do is very simple. You have to do what they call constant and consistent practice. You have to maintain a level of consistency in your practice. Now, if next season or next time you now take 4th, will you be happy or be sad? Would you be happy or be sad? Professionally, I will be very happy for you. Reason being that you are improving. You are not coming downward. Now, also realize that in those kind of events, they use what they call timing for you. That means you need to beat your time as often as possible. So if it takes you 12 seconds to complete a 100-meter distance, I believe your next time, your next event, or your next season should take you about 10 seconds to complete that distance. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you need to improve on your performance on a daily basis. That will help you achieve your goal. In fact, private school sports program often rival those of the public schools because they tend to have dedicated coaches and they place them on high expectations. So if they don't give good results, they know they're going to, because their job is very hard, so they put in all their best. They also often have better practice facilities and equipment. Now, that is going to be the end of that topic. Any questions so far? Any question about me? About me? Question? Any question? Anybody? You all understand it? I didn't get that. Come on. For what? No, that's what I mean. He's asking, he's saying, does it mean that private schools, does it mean that public schools rely on private schools for equipment? No, it's not true. In totality, it's not true. What I mean there is most private schools have more access to sports participation, be it having the facility and equipment, more than that of the public school. Do you understand me? For instance, in private school, there's a possibility of having a trained or a specialized javelin thrower that will teach students how to throw javelin than that of a public school. It's possible that they only have just a football coach and maybe a basketball coach. While in private school, they have the football coach, the handball coach, the basketball coach, the tennis coach, the track and field coach. Do you understand me? So that's what I mean by what I just said. Do you understand? Do you understand? Any question? Any question? Okay, let me ask you this question. Arua, what is the difference between intramural competition and extramural competition? Again, you can example junior boys and senior boys, okay? Why what? Yes. Yes, NTIC versus maybe Grange, Grange Springs, or whatever school at all. Is that understood? Now, let me explain that intramural again. Intramural is a company that is done in school amongst yourselves. Do you understand? While extramural is competition that is done outside the school. That is a school versus another school. Is that understood? Is that understood? Okay, give me two examples of sports association. What is your name again? Farida, yes. Sports association, two examples. Keep quiet, someone is talking. Yes. Again? I can't hear you, I have before me. N and ITL. So what's NBA? Okay, what's ITL? Very good. Clap for her, please. I was afraid she won't get it because Kiss was sleeping. He was dozing off. That's good. Okay. Who represent the boys now? Let me see. Kariku. What is it? What is it? Kariku. You disappoint them, right? You will disappoint them. Okay, let's try it. Okay, give me what is the body responsible for what is the body responsible for governing football internationally? Kariku. What? What? FIFA. That's you got it. That's why you have to clap for it. Okay. So I believe by now, listen up. I believe by now we um, should know competitions that are held intramurally and sports competitions that are held extramurally. True or false? True or false? Favor, true or false? Good. Now, you should also know the types of sports associations, different bodies responsible for sports associations in Nigeria and at the international level. True or false? If we have IOC at the international level, what is IOC? Somebody, IOC. Yeah, it was not in your notes. I want to get something. IOC. Kali Faisal. IOC. IOC. IOC is known as International Olympic Committee. International Olympic Committee. Now, it has a body in Nigeria too that is responsible for organizing local Olympic events so that over time you get promoted to participate and represent your country at the international level. Is that understood? Is that understood? So I'm through with this topic. I'm going to teach you the last topic you have for this term, which is hockey, but I will not finish it because of time. So it's done in a way that I will treat half of it so that I know by the time we're going to resume on the premises, we don't have much time like before. So we'll just have maybe one or two contacts. Huh? Is what? I don't know how many, but we don't have much time. So maybe we have just one contact or two. Then we can do practical for it. So the next topic we're going to treat is hockey. The next, yes, we're treating it now. Pass it. Why are you touching it? My phone has been ringing since and it's still ringing. I'm not touched it. We're not planning to smile. Okay, I'm going to treat hockey as a topic, but our focus, I know that you know, or let me assume that you know that we have two types of hockey. One is field hockey and ice hockey, but for the purpose of our country and our weather, we're going to focus on field hockey. Field hockey. Field hockey. Let me teach you one simple thing you know about hockey so that you will not forget. Field hockey is played with a stick. The stick is in form of letter J. The stick is in form of letter J. The stick being used to play the hockey is in form of the letter J. Now, That same hockey game is almost similar. It has similarity with that of football in terms of the number of players that play on the field. Do you understand? Do you understand? Am I communicating? So that you don't forget. So that means if football is having 11 players playing from a team on the field, that means in hockey, how many players we have playing? 11. Do you get the concept? Please don't forget it. You're not going again. No. All right. Listen up, class. Why are you disturbing my class? Why are you disturbing my class? Okay, henceforth, don't take pictures again. Drop it. You must not, listen up, you must not handle any device except your Bible. If I see anything in your hand except your Bible, I'm going to seize it. And just take it from me. If I see anything in your hand aside your pen, I will seize it. Because you are disturbing my class. Oh, I'll read that part for you. So please don't operate either a camera or mobile phone henceforth. Field hockey is a team sport played with a J-shaped stick. The J-shaped stick made out of wood, carbon fiber, fiberglass, or a combination of carbon fiber and fiberglass. I remember I taught you pole boat, right? And I told you something about fiberglass. What are the properties, or what is the advantage of the use of a fiberglass? Yes. Not that. Yes, it's a strong material. It's flexible. It is very difficult, or fact, it is rare for it to get broken. It's not understood. I'm not saying it cannot break. I'm saying it only breaks on rare occasion, except you purposely want to break it. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? Now, I repeat that again. The benefit of fiberglass or a combination of carbon fiber and fiberglass in different quantities to hit a round, hard plastic ball. A hockey ball is usually hard. It's usually hard, and it's like that of a cricket ball too. It's made of. It can be covered with either a leather after it's been made. You can cover it with a leather or just a plastic material. Now the game can be played. Well, the first line, stick, J-shaped stick. Okay, the game can be played on a grass field. The game can be played on a grass field, a turf field, or synthetic field. It's not called in what? No, I'll get the comment. Sorry. Now, the hockey stick is used to hit the ball around. Is that understood? The ball is made of the ball is usually round. It's not square, rectangular, or triangular. It is usually what? Round. Exactly. That is hit around on the field. The field can either be a turf, a synthetic field, or can also be a concrete floor. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Good. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Let me ask you this question. Let me know if you are here with me. Although I may have not mentioned it, but let me see. Najiba, who are those that play hockey? What category of people play hockey? What gender? Yeah, yeah. What? Male, just male that play hockey. Male and female, very good. Male, the game is not just for the male or just for the female. It is for both male and what? Female. Is that understood? Is that understood? Am I clear? Yes. Am I clear? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Jamal, you're now a lord of your own. You're now a lord of your own. I'm in charge of this class for now. Exactly. I will need your opinion. If you have anything to say, just signify. I will call you. I will call you then. Okay, Jamal. Is there any sport that what? Is there any sport that's only for men? Oh, for a specific gender. At the moment, there is no sport a man is doing that a woman cannot do. What about women play rugby too? Well, okay, for instance, okay, let's do like this. Quiet class, let's do like this. No, okay, let me ask you, which gender started playing football first? Do you know that later on, women started playing football too before you knew about it? Reason being that they had to modify the game then for them. Sorry, that period, so that they can see how they can make it a profession or them playing it professionally. You understand? Now over time, when I say that they can do and even do better, you see that they now shown, they now brought the limelight. Okay, by virtue of blah 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 blah, like now this category. Now we are good to have what we call female soccer or female football, female soccer. Now listen up. Do you know that the women, the Nigerian female football team, have won more African titles than that of the male? What? So almost every year now, once you see African tournament, hello. Hello, please, I'm still in charge. If you have anything to say, be fast. Now you're angry, but just are leading. Araluwa. Wait. One after the other. Araluwa. What? I can barely hear you guys speaking to me. Yes. The other women, the other female team, that team is bad or is not so good. So you will not say they are bad, you just say not so good. You know, listen. Hello, class. See, it's still all about constant practice, constant improvement, and most importantly, your personal commitment and dedication to the course. That is what will bring you to glory. Is that understood? Yes, favor, let's do something. Okay. You. Wait, please call me back. Moving on. Each team plays with 11 players, including a goalkeeper on the field. And we have how many substitutes? 5 substitutes. Now, that hockey stick, there's a flat part of it and there's a rounded part of it. Now, it is only that flat part of it that is used to make contact with the ball at all times. Again, if you don't use that flat part to touch the ball, that means use another part aside that flat part. It's a foul we've blown against you. It's as simple as that, very simple. So the referee, excuse me please, the referee I see there, his eye at all times is always on that part of the you will see. There are 2 of them, not just one. Yes, at different parts of the field. One is here, one is here. Keep quiet. Hello. One, please, decorum. In basketball, how many umpires do you have? How many? Huh? That's in basketball. One runs in from here to the other half. By the time the ball crosses that half, the other one at the base court comes in, right? So that's something similar to this. So they watch and they okay, the aim of each team is to advance the ball into the striking circle by dribbling, hitting, yes, at the goalpost area. Dribbling, hitting, scooping, passing, and flicking for an attempt to score the ball in your opponent's goalpost. These are the things you do to score the ball in the goalpost. We do what? No. That's to be done within. Now listen up. 70 minutes is given for the game of hockey. 70 minutes. That means we have 35 minutes per half. Is that understood? Yeah, it will be 35 minutes per half. Is that clear? Do you understand? Do you understand? Yes. Yes. Just like in football, how many minutes per half? So 45 minutes. Each half. What we have in basketball is what? quarters, 4 quarters. One first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Please, someone is asking a very vital question. Please. Yes. And they want to, if he wants to score the goal, he has scored before they blow the final whistle. And say that now, most of the times, the referees try to avoid what they call controversies. So they use their discretion and initiative at that point in time to decide when to blow for final whistle. If you are attacking at that point and the time is over, they will look at it and imagine if what you are having is a goal scoring opportunity. The moment it is a goal scoring opportunity, they will let you make the attempt. But the moment you miss it or is out of is not around the goal scoring opportunity again, you're going to hear the final whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, any question before I end the class? Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we end the class for today. Please, feel free to ask any question. Yes? Yes, they do. Yes. Every sport has their own benefits. MVP, man of the match, the valuable player. They use what? Okay. Same. No, it's same thing as football. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 4-1, 9-0, 4-0. Any question again? Hello, Jamal. You are distracting my class. I'll bring it to the front. Sir. Yes. If you do what? Is it a foul? What are you supposed to use to play the game of hockey? The stick. Now, the moment it's not the stick, all the referee blow for you. It's a foul. But there are some times that the ball will want to endanger you. For instance, they flick a ball and it's coming around your face. You are allowed at that point in time to use your hand. It hits your face. After it hits your palm, that's the fleshy region, and comes to the ground, they won't play against you. It's allowed because at that point in time, it was targeted at giving you an injury. Of course, in sports, our basic responsibility to make sure that it's injury free. So that's just it. Do you understand? Do you understand? Any question again? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of class for today. Notwithstanding, hello, be quiet. I have an assignment for you. I have an assignment for you. You go online and you are supposed to draw a hockey stick for me. That's what. You go online and get the image of a hockey stick and you draw for me. Please do not print. You draw yourself. You can see what it looks like. Can you see what it looks like? This is what it looks like on the screen. Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. This is what it looks like. So you draw this with your hand. You draw it yourself. Don't print for me. Draw in your notes. When we get to school, I will tell the modality how to submit it. Only the keeper wears helmet, head protector. I'm listening. Again? What? And excuse me. Someone's asking a question. I'm using for you some other time. Can you listen? Yes. Okay, like bracket ball. Don't worry, something going in your next class, I will give you all that. So thank you all for your time. Have a nice day.